Fakour and Zezo in trouble. Fakour and Zezo were two best friends who lived in a small village. Fakour was smart but sometimes a little too confident. Zezo was funny and always full of ideas, not always good ones. One sunny day, they decided to explore the forest near their village. "Let's find something exciting," said Zezo. "I bet we'll discover a hidden treasure." Fakour smiled. They packed some sandwiches, a bottle of water, and a flashlight, then headed into the woods. After walking for an hour, they saw a small cave. "Let's go inside," said Zezo. "But we don't know what's in there," Fakour replied. "Don't worry, we have a flashlight." They entered the cave, and it was dark and cold. Suddenly, they heard a strange noise. Grrrr, a bear. Zezo whispered, shaking. "No, maybe a monster," Fakour whispered back. They turned around to run, but the entrance had closed behind them. A big rock had fallen and blocked the way out. "We're stuck," Fakour shouted. "We're in big trouble," Zezo cried. But Fakour quickly calmed down. "Wait, we can think our way out. We have the flashlight." They searched the cave and found another small tunnel. It was narrow, but they could crawl through it. After 20 minutes of crawling, they finally saw light. They came out on the other side of the forest, dirty but safe. "Phew, that was close," said Zezo. "No more caves for a while," Fakour laughed. They walked home, tired but proud. They had been in trouble, but they worked together and found a way out. Part 2. The Secret Map. A few days after their adventure in the cave, Fakour and Zezo were sitting under a big tree, talking about what had happened. "We were really lucky we found that tunnel," said Zezo. "Yeah," Fakour nodded. "But what if we did find treasure next time?" Just then, Zezo noticed something strange stuck in his backpack. "What's this?" he asked, pulling out an old piece of paper. It was dirty and torn, but when Fakour looked closely, he gasped. "It's a map." The map showed the forest, the cave, and a big red X near a tree, shaped like a hand. "A treasure map," Zezo shouted. "Let's go." The next morning, they packed again and followed the map. After 2 hours, they found the hand-shaped tree. "It must be here," said Fakour. They started digging with sticks and their hands. Suddenly, Fakour hit something hard. "A box," Zezo shouted. They pulled out an old wooden box. It was locked. "Oh no, we need a key," Fakour said. Just then, they heard rustling in the trees. Someone was watching them. "Who's there?" Zezo called out. An old man stepped out. He had a long beard and kind eyes. "That's my map," he said gently. "I lost it many years ago." Fakour and Zezo looked at each other, unsure what to say. "But you found my treasure," the man smiled. "So you can share it." He gave them the key, and they opened the box. Inside were old gold coins, a compass, and a book of forest secrets. The old man said, "Use it wisely. Not all treasure is gold." Fakour and Zezo smiled. They had found more than treasure. They had found adventure, courage, and a new friend. Part 3. The Disappearing Compass. After finding the treasure and meeting the old man, Fakour and Zezo became more curious than ever. They kept the gold coins safe. But what really caught their attention was the mysterious compass they found in the box. "It doesn't point north," Fakour said one morning. "Maybe it's a magic compass," Zezo said, eyes wide. When they showed it to the old man, he smiled and said, "This compass doesn't guide you to the north. It guides you to what your heart truly wants." That night, Zezo left the compass on his desk. But in the morning, it was gone. "Fakour, someone took it," Zezo shouted. They searched everywhere in the house, in the yard, even asked the neighbors. Nothing. Who would steal it? Fakour wondered. Suddenly, Zezo found a strange feather near the window. It was bright blue and glowing slightly. "This is not from any bird I've seen," Fakour said. "Let's go to the old man." When they showed him the feather, the old man looked serious. "This is from a sky watcher," he said. "A secret bird that guards the forest treasures. If it took the compass, something is wrong." "Wrong?" Zezo asked. "Yes, the compass must have sensed danger. Something is coming to the forest." Without waiting, Fakour and Zezo followed the feather trail deep into the forest. After hours of walking, they reached a giant tree with glowing marks. Suddenly, the compass floated down from the sky, spinning fast. Then the ground shook. A dark fog started to spread across the trees. "We need to stop this," Fakour said. "But how?" Zezo asked. The compass pointed toward the mountain. A final message appeared on its glass. "The heart leads the way. Trust it." Fakour and Zezo looked at each other and nodded. Another adventure had begun. If you like the story, don't forget to like, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to receive all that is new.